Any morning that started on 2 legs instead of 4 was already a winner in my book. And if it started after 7 o'clock in the morning, all the better. Pale fingers of light poked through the slats of the blinds covering the room's picture window, teasing me with the promise of sunshine. Granted, in Washington State, February was never going to bring a heat wave, but sunshine always helped make a winter day better, in my opinion. My smile quickly faded as I pushed aside the heavy comforter, and the chill in the room nipped at my bare legs. The only upside to my cat form was the built-in and cruelty-free fur coat. One would think a magical inn would come equipped with a furnace that runs on pixie dust, I muttered to myself as I scrambled to the wardrobe to locate some extra layers of clothing. Despite the historic home's status as a vacation spot for paranormal creatures with a case of wanderlust, it came with all the same headaches of non-magical home ownership, which presently included a leak-prone roof and spiked utility bills. Holly and Adam, the manor's owners and inn's proprietors, did their best to keep the massive home cozy in the dead of winter, but the first-floor bedrooms and study remained plagued with a stubborn chill. I was almost dressed when a strange groaning sound reverberated through the room, almost as if it were rumbling up from the solid wood planks under my sock-clad feet. In the past months, the Beechwood Inn had played host to a troupe of fairy godmothers, a retiree with a covert pet dragon named Mr. Pickles, and, most recently, a gaggle of ghosts. That was in addition to the inn's normal residents, which included 2 magical children, half a dozen greenhouse gnomes, and the floating, talking skull, Poppy. In short, I was somewhat used to weird noises, even the spooky ones. But the inn was currently guest-free, which meant the strange groaning sound, which only got louder as I pulled on a long-sleeve shirt and finger-combed my wavy hair into a top knot, wasn't immediately identifiable. I cocked my head to one side, still trying to pin down the origin of the sound, when suddenly it stopped. Frowning, I waited another moment, then shrugged my shoulders, snagged a pair of leggings from the top of my overflowing laundry hamper, then gave them the old sniff test before shimmying into them. I frowned at my reflection in the full-length mirror, noting the absurd amount of orange cat hair stuck to my rear end, and decided that as soon as I got a cup of coffee charging through my veins, I needed to scurry down to the basement to claim the washer and dryer before Holly, Harmony, or our resident fairy godmother, Miriam, could beat me to the punch.